Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be taking a look at my first Ultra League Premier Battles in Go Battle League, showcasing Shadow Machamp, Empoleon, and an XL Alolan Ninetales here. We're going to be leading with the Alolan Ninetales the entire time, and you can see the various different moves as well as the IVs on them. The Machamp has ideal IVs, so does the Empoleon. As far as the Alolan Ninetales, it is a pretty good IV, XL'd up. Could be a little bit lower in attack to maximize the whole bulkiness of it, but hey, it is what it is. We're going to be working with it. I like it how it is. So this team was working great for me. I'm going to tell you folks, we're going to be rising up above 2,800 points in Go Battle League here and taking a lot of wins. Now, when I did use this team, took a few losses at first, then it started picking up momentum, and we were looking at about a 4-1, 4-1, 4-1, and 5-0, folks. That's right. Let's go. Okay, so with that said, let's get into the commentary. Before we get fully into this, like usual, please, it always does really help me out. If you can hit that like button, it's free, and you don't have to really do anything. Just hit that little thumbs up, and we're good to go. Subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on, and I'll be keeping you up to date. One more thing. GoFest 2021 has been announced, and it looks like it's going to be revolving around Meloetta, potentially, as the reward if you do buy the ticket. They haven't really put out any details, so that's exciting, and it is going to cost money, so remember that. Okay, so now we can go ahead and get into this commentary. But Champ's just punching everything into the ground, just punching it, all of them. All right, on to our next battle here. We're going to be met by a Shadow Electivire. This is fine. It is very squishy, the Electivire, especially as a Shadow. But it's going to hit very hard. That wild charge is no joke, so we need to kind of consider that. So we will be shielding the first wild charge up, and we actually locked in our powdered snow, or not powdered snow, our weather ball, and forcing them to use a shield here, and they're doubling up on that thing. Do I want to do the same? I think we'll go ahead and do that. Hitting us with that wild charge, swapping into a Snorlax, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our Machamp instantly here because, well, we don't really want to take a charge move too much with the Machamp, and we want to get in as much damage as possible. So we will survive this, and we're going to be able to farm down. And perfect. We should be able to take out that Electivire. Let's see what they have in the back. Maybe we can get to a Rock Slide or a Cross Chop here, and they're going to be bringing in a Venusaur, so we're definitely going to be going for a Rock Slide. Empoleon doesn't take super effective damage from Grass, but still hurts quite a bit. It's neutral because of the, of course, Steel typing. Now, we do have the Ninetales, but the only dilemma is they had energy built up, so what's going to happen is they're just going to hit us with a Sludge Bomb, but we've pretty much lost this. The Venusaur is loaded up on energy. I kind of misplayed here, but I thought I just wanted to show you guys one of the losses, a few of the losses, because there's not going to be too many, so enjoy it while they're here. And taking that Frenzy, totally dropped the ball here. I had an opportunity to take the win here, but I let that Venusaur farm up way too much. And, well, you know, that's how it goes sometimes in Go Battle League. Good game. Moving on to our next opponent, and we're met with a Galvantula. This is okay for our Ninetales. They're going to be swapping into a Politoed, in which we're going to go ahead and bring in our Machamp. Now, the reason why we bring in Machamp is because, well, Empoleon, I guess, can have a decent matchup against it if we go for the Drill Peck. But if they have an Earthquake, you know, there's a gamble there. We have to call it. We have to see, you know. So we're just going to go in with Machamp and just, you know, do the counter deal. They haven't used a single shield, expecting them to use one now, though. Now, I was having a lot of situations where I would burn both shields. I swear I was in a horrible position, and I couldn't believe that I did that. But it turned out to be a good thing and helped me. So I'm not going to be as stingy on the shields. Very mindful of how I use them nonetheless, but not going to go down with a loss and have a shield or two nonetheless. Those things happen. You're planning for the, you know, the end game battle, and it turns out it's some Pokemon that has a very strong quick move, and then, well, your shields turn out to be useless, and not only that, they're super effective with that quick move. Anyways, we're going to be going for Weather Ball, as they do bring in that Excadrill, I forgot its name for a second, and we're swapping into our Empoleon, taking super effective, and we're going to be just about going down. We do have a charge move, so we're going to go ahead and throw that, which is great. Empoleon, very nice Pokemon, getting some big damage off, and we're able to take out the Galvantula before they hit us with that Volt Switch, because it is a very slow move to actually register that damage. Next battle, we're met with another Ninetales here, so it also has Powdered Snow. We got a mirror match going on. We will see if they do have Dazzling Gleam, though. And it is also not an XL. Okay, that's just the regular Ninetales over there. That's why it's going to be taking a lot more damage. Now, if it has Psyshock, oh yeah, they're in some big trouble. Okay, so they're going to be swapping into their Umbreon, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our Machamp. We could have stayed with the Ninetales, but Machamp, I mean, come on, has a good matchup against Umbreon, so we're most certainly going to swap. Going to keep our shields. Let that last resort go through. Machamp is squishy as a shadow, but sure can take a decent hit. And we're getting to another one here. Wanted to farm all the way down, but I didn't want them to get off another one, seeing that we're going to be able to at least put on some pressure and then go ahead and use our shield here. But guess we don't want to. Okay. Oh, I see what we want to do. Go in here with Empoleon, because we completely wall the Ninetales, and they just say, the heck with that. You got me. Good game. Move on. Let's see what we're going to be met with this time. Leading with that Ninetales. Give me a good lead. It's a Charizard. This is not ideal. So we're swapping. And we go into our Empoleon. That was a mistake. What have we said before? You don't go straight into your hard counter. You could. There's some circumstances where you sure it'll work out okay. But for the most part, you don't want to. Because what's going to happen is we went in with our hard counter to Charizard. They're going to swap, counter us. And, well, our hard counter is going to go down here. It's going to come out of this battle with basically no health. We could use some shields here, but they're going to probably match us. So we just let it go down. Seeing that they use both shields, we're in a beautiful position. We just farm with Machamp. Whatever you have in the back, it can't run. Right? There's a few things. But energy, loaded, 2 shields, let's go. They have a Lapras. This is all good here. It's all good, man. Oh my gosh, I can't even. That show is absolutely phenomenal. So they come in with Charizard and they back out. Rock Slide would have done them in, and we still had a whole other Ninetales. So that was a good game there. I want to talk about Better Call Saul so much, but I don't want to go off topic. The Breaking Bad Better Call Saul series, I can't even. This show is so good. I am obsessed, and I didn't even know season 5 was out for Let's Call Saul. Sorry, back into the commentary. Up against the Venusaur, we're powdered snowing down. We did have to use a shield just to play it safe, right? It's okay. We're winning the battle, going for a powdered snow up against that Swampert. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Empoleon here. Are they going to go for Earthquake? We better call it correctly. They go for Earthquake and take us out. Man, that's just, we're in a bad position, aren't we? Well, we're just going to go ahead and go in here with Machamp. And here's another one. We're going to go ahead and let it go through, hitting us with Hydro Cannon and holding on to barely any health. They have a Lapras back there. I do believe that's what it was. And we're just going to go, oh, no, Abomasnow. Lapras. Since when is Lapras a grass type? Pay attention, Poke. So we're going to shield this up because we need to do as much damage as we physically can with this Machamp here. Our other Pokemon can take care of itself. We're going to go ahead and swap. We got a shield. Going for the powdered snow here. And this is going to do neutral damage. Not quite able to take it out, and they're able to get to a charge move expecting a stinking energy ball. And there it is. We're still able to survive. We powdered snow down. And they back out. We take the win there. We're on fire, folks. Let's keep it moving here. Will I hit Legend? Like I always say, if it happens, it happens. Am I pushing for it? Well, certainly. But, you know, I don't want to get my hopes up or get your hopes up for me hitting it. So let's just play it by ear. Up against Machamp here and shielding that potential Rock Slide, which wouldn't have KO'd, but it would have bring us low enough for them to be comfortable to shield as well and then farm us down, and then they won the lead. So we're going to go ahead and match that. Getting off that Weather Ball, doing some nice damage. I do believe we let this go. Or I do believe we shield this up. Another one of those 2 shield situations. And you gotta be kidding me. I was so furious that I wasted all that energy. I just about hit the back out button. So I go in here with Empoleon. I'm thinking, okay, we took out their fighter, the Machamp. Empoleon should be somewhat safe now. So we just go in there and waterfall it down. They have 1 shield, we have 0. I'm thinking, okay, we'll just stick it out. I mean, let's see how we can play this. Swapping in there and starting to farm with Machamp. In comes a Charizard, and we're going to get that shield from them. Going for a cross chop. Okay. We successfully baited the shield. Now, the reason why we go for another one is they're going to throw their charge move. So, I mean, it was either that or just go down by wasting our energy. So they're taking us out, going for a freaking blast burn. Wow. And we're farming down. In comes their Empoleon. And we're just going to go for the Hydro Cannon. And, oh boy, we're taking the win. Even though we screwed that up so severely. Those battles are so satisfying when you're about to hit the back out button because you thought you lost. Next battle, we're met with a Talonflame XL. Horrible matchup for Ninetales. Still can put in some work. They're swapping into a Scrafty after we do go into our Machamp. And, okay, that sounds good to me. More than likely, maybe just a foul play here. Oh, they're going to go for a Power Punch. Yeah, foul play is not very effective, but there's so many times where they go straight for the foul play to do damage, thinking that I'm going to let it go through, which I do, just to do that much more. Anyways, interesting battle here. I think we are going to shield this up, knowing it is a Power Punch, but we want to win this matchup, and we come out with energy. Can we get a Cross Chop off and potentially do a little bit of damage? I know it's not very effective to the Talonflame. We could not have gotten, well, actually, look at this. One more, two more, I think we would have been able to get to the rock side because Incinerate is so slow to register. But a lot of times, I just don't want to risk it. Sometimes you just got to do it. Anyways, no shields. They swap. Umbreon. Here we go. Alola Ninetales XL is going to take this thing out. Some people keep asking, why do I have Dazzling Gleam and not Psyshock? Well, because of this specific incident here. We're going to be able to look at the damage. You look at that. Are you kidding me? If we had Psyshock, we would have been here weatherballing over and over and over again. That last resort would have been able to slowly but surely take us out. But having the Dazzling Gleam is enabling us to do big chunk of damage, hit it with Weather Ball, take him out, farm up, in comes Talonflame. A big threat to us, but this is also going to hurt it. Doing some nice damage, swapping into Empoleon and taking him out with quick moves. Can you say clean and done? Let's go. All right, on to our next battle. We're going to be met with a Machamp. This is a nice matchup for me. I don't mind it at all, especially if it is the regular Machamp because it's going to not be doing as much damage, but at the same time, it is a little bit more bulkier, so it's like kind of doesn't really matter, to be honest, if it's Shadow or regular. Getting that Weather Ball through, very brave of them to do that. Could have been a Psyshock, which would have done even more. Well, it's not getting stabbed, super effective. Nonetheless, shielding up their charge move, going for another one here, getting a shield out of them. We have a shield for shield situation, and we're getting to the Weather Ball, but they're hitting it first. Going to be a cross job. Do we shield? We're letting it go through. If they want to double shield this Machamp, that sounds good to me. I think I want to instantly swap into mine. Yeah, farm them down here. Now, this stinking annoyed me. They're able to get off a move here, cross chop. They had energy built up. They're shieldless, but what's happened is we've already built up momentum behind our energy with the Machamp, so let's go. They're bringing in a Kingdra here. We're able to get off the cross chop. Not able to get to the next one, unfortunately, but this could be a good thing for us. So what's going to happen is we're going to go in here with Empoleon and farm. We need to farm this thing down. Since it has such a massive resistance to us because it is Dragon and Water, we're going to be able to gain quite a bit of energy from it because it's not doing too much to it. Hitting us with the Noctizuka, no attack debuff. Beautiful. We're looking good, folks. In comes Machamp, goes down, and they have a Swampert back there. Okay, we can win this. Just going to go ahead and hit this Hydro Cannon. Build up to another one. And I think I swap into Ninetales and take him out with a Powdered Snow we can't even see. Yes, I do. Yep, and taking the win. Beautiful. Chef's kiss. Let's keep it moving here, folks. Loving it. Let's go. Let's take your bets. Will I hit Legend? Who knows? Okay, on to our next one. We're met with a Mirror Match, Alola Ninetales. Same move as us. Well, as far as the quick move, obviously they're going to have Weather Ball. But the question is, do they have Dazzling Gleam like that or Psyshock? They shielded it. I'm thinking, yep, a mirror right back. We're going to go ahead and let it go through. And now we have to kind of worry about those powdered snow. I keep calling it powders, those weather balls, because it's not very effective, but it will just about take us out. We're going to go ahead and shield up, going for another Dazzling Gleam. If they want to double shield theirs, you know what? By all means, be my guest. They're letting it go through, unfortunately, and no shield. So we're going to go ahead and just go down. I don't remember what I go in here, farming up with Machamp. Okay, makes sense. Load it up on some energy. And they're coming in with a Drifblim. So we have enough to go ahead and go for a Rock Slide, which is going to do a ton to it. We're getting the last shield out of them. And I forgot what I do here. Alright, so we are shielding it up, preserving the Machamp, swapping into Empoleon. They're going to be swapping into their Galarian. Stunfisk, we're playing a shieldless battle at this point. This is great for us. Hitting the Hydro Cannon, excellent. When they get to Earthquake, it will KO, but that's fine. We bring them low enough for Machamp to farm a little bit. This is perfect. We're going to be able to hit another Rock Slide on this thing and take the win. Let's go. This should actually... No, I don't think we're going to be able to pull this off, folks. It was looking like it. We needed just a little bit more energy. A Cross Chop would have done it, but they're going to be able to take the win. Hitting us with a big Shadow Ball. Down goes Machamp. Nice one. Good game. On to our next opponent. We're going to be met with a Dragonite. Just perfect. Swapping into an Escavalier, we're going into Machamp. They're taking neutral damage from counter, while we're taking neutral as well. Because of their bug type, it's making it not very effective, or at least not super effective, and just neutral. But we're still putting a hurting on it. Shielding up that aerial ace, using our first shield, building up a little bit more extra energy, and I accidentally messed up. This was not planned. I didn't count correctly. I didn't realize I had that much energy built up. We had to preserve that Machamp, and now we're shieldless. So what's it going to be? Coming in here with the Dragonite, and I'm thinking, okay, no. This is doable. We got this. Getting a Rock Slide off, swapping into Empoleon, and they have their own Empoleon in the back. Now, the only difference that's going to be happening here is that they have a shield, but it doesn't matter because, well, we have a Machamp. A few counters, once we get this thing low enough, is going to do the job. The Ninetales still can put a little bit of damage on it and also can take out that Dragonite in the back. But that Dragonite is loaded up on energy, and if we don't play right, we could see ourselves in a not great situation here. So it's neck to neck. They're getting to their charge move. That's fine. So let's see how this is going to work. Going to go in here with, I do believe, the Machamp. Oh, we're just going to go Rock Slide, huh? Oh, yeah. Okay, Machamp. Showcase. Let's get it. This is the video of Machamp Shadow. Putting in some work, finishing off that Dragonite. Could have went cross chop, but hey, why not go for the big move? Just to flex, I guess. On to our next opponent, another Dragonite. Okay, all right. I guess we could say we're on fire, but in this case, we're ice cold, baby. Speaking of ice cold, I watched Mortal Kombat, the movie on HBO. It was very cheesy. The story was cheesy, but some of the action was great. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I'm just going to say I was just kind of rolling my eyes so much, but then, you know, it kind of gave me a cheer here and there. I was like, okay, I like this. Anyways, back into the commentary here. We have the Dragonite getting a shield with the Rock Slide, and we're going to go ahead and let this Dragonite, this Machamp go down. They're swapping into a Galarian Stunfisk. Oh boy, Ren, let's go. Happy, joy. Going to go ahead and hit that Hydro Cannon here, getting their last shield. We still have one shield ourselves here. Now, we're going to shield up. They hit us with the bait Rock Slide. It doesn't matter. I didn't care. At this point, I was just thinking I just need to do as much damage as I can with Empoleon. There they go with the Earthquake. That's fine. They just used up all that energy. Bringing in our Ninetales here and going to go ahead and go for that Powdered Snow. There. Oh my gosh. Why do I keep calling Weather Ball Powdered Snow today? I don't know why. Anyway, hitting us with a Rock Slide. Look at the champion. Ninetales just taking it. Super effective. Whatever. Who cares? Moving on. Dragonite taking that Weather Ball. We did it. We said it correctly, and we're Powder Snowing down the Galarian Stunfisk, taking the win. High five. Let's go. On to our next opponent. We're going to be met with a Machamp Shadow, and this is fine. A lot better if we did have Side Shock, but Weather Ball is going to be able to still hold it down for us. We're not going for no Dazzling Gleam. They're going to shield it up. Alright, so they're swapping into that Lapras. We've used the shield. We're going to go right into our Machamp here. Now, this is one of those cases where I use 2 shields before they even use a single one. And here we go. Shieldless while our opponent has 2. How the heck are we going to do this? Let's go. They're letting that go through on the Lapras, which really puzzled me. Farming it down. You got something? You got a plan? Oh, Venusaur. Okay, gotcha. So we're going to go ahead and go Rock Slide here. Will we get a shield? Letting some bubbles go through. Not even... I don't know what the heck goes up with that. Going for the Cross Chop. I think I was just like, meh, whatever. I've lost this. But it turns out to be one of those crazy battles. So we get the shield finally. With the Cross Chop. Sounds good to me. Gonna let this go down. Well, gonna let this go down. We have no shields. We have no choice. And we are put in a horrible position here. Ninetales pretty much one-shotted with Sludge Bomb. This Frenzy Plant. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. So they built up extra energy. They had another one ready to go. They're going for it now, but they're loaded up. Bringing in the Ninetales and farming down. That was a little bit of a situation I had to think about for a second, and we're going to be seeing their Machamp getting that final shield. Could have made it to Dazzling Gleam, I think, but I didn't want to get... I should have just went for a Rock Slide. Wouldn't have KO'd, I don't think, quite. But we're getting to another Powdered Weather Ball. Wow. And we're taking... the day Powdered Snow became Weather Ball. My goodness. All right, so we're met with a... This is bad. This is all bad. So we're swapping into our own Empoleon. They're going into their Swampert, and, well... This is actually not bad for us. Earthquake is going to be able to pretty much one-shot us, so that's not great. We got a shield out of them. Now, do we call their bait or do we call their one-shot? Well, we didn't call that correctly. That's a little unfortunate. So we're going to go ahead and go back in here with our Ninetales and just let these Hydro Cannons rain through. This is not going to be nice. and we're going to have to put a lot of our hope into our Machamp here. Alright, so I see this video is going to be ending in about 3 seconds or less. And that's because I back out, I see what the situation is, and it's like all bad. And yep, it's a Glade in the back, and I just say, okay, you got me, GG. Yeah, that Earthquake was devastating. So on to our next opponent, met with a Drifblim. Very good lead for us here, as we are going to be able to do super effective and hit these charge moves a lot faster than they can, hitting the weather balls. Alright, so we're getting a shield out of them, great. Do we want to shield this up? If it's an Icy Wind, well, it's not very effective. Oof, they're going for a Shadow Ball, but that's fine. It's not able, yeah, it's doing decent damage, but not too threatening. Going for a Weather Ball onto their Ninetales because, well, we're just impatient and they caught it, so nice. And bringing in our Empoleon that's going to be locked against it and, well, resisting everything it throws at us. I didn't hit too many bubbles there because I wanted to gain more farm. I maybe just wanted to farm all the way down. I pretty much let that Hydro Cannon do as much as a Waterfall, so it's kind of a waste there. But we're able to come out of this battle with energy. Not that I was not going to, as well as 2 shields. A little low in the yellow, but that's fine. See what they're going to come back in here with. The Drifblim. Oh, so they tricked me here. They threw in the Drifblim for me to go Hydro, and then they went in with their Abomasnow to catch the not very effective Hydro Cannon. That was a good play. We've done that before. It's a very efficient thing to do if your opponent is so ready to throw the charge move. But nonetheless, we're going to be swapping into Machamp and just tearing this thing up here. Do we shield? They're letting it go through. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Calling it. And getting to the Rock Slide. And this will be able to KO the Drifblim. And we take the win. Great. If you haven't already and are enjoying these battles, please give it a big thumbs up. That always helps me out. Met with the Machamp, and it's normal. So let's see what this is going to be all about here. They very, very rarely go for Rock Slides. It's a very rare case. So Cross Chop, okay, there it is. Because it's still doing decent damage, and it's risking them going for a move that's... It's going to be doing a little bit more, but if we shield a Cross Chop, I guess it's not so devastating, right? So just throwing these weather balls here, and I think I may want to shield this up. Yep, we're going to go ahead and do that now. We've gotten a shield out of them. If they want to double shield this, I think we shield the Ninetales again. We go chicken here. Nope, nope. Oh, yes, we do. That was a last second shield. Going for another weather ball. And we're getting their final shield. We're going to go ahead and swap. So what we're doing here is starting to build that momentum. Since their shields are town, I mean, well, let's go to town. They're swapping into the Typhlosion. We're able to take it out with Rock Slide. In comes Machamp. We're countering it down. What you got in the back, we don't even know. It's a mystery. And we're taking the win. Let's keep it moving, folks. Loving it. See what we're met with. Oh, a Talonflame. Horrible for us. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Machamp, and that's the correct way to play. Not like last time when we went into Empoleon. So they're bringing in their own Machamp here. We're going to go ahead and go for that Cross Chop, getting a shield out of them. And we do have a little bit more energy, I suppose. No, not I suppose. We have more energy. We have less health. So we're going for another one here. Do they want to double shield that Machamp? Highly doubt it. Letting it go through and taking him out, we win that lead. If they want to come back in here with... Oh, no, Venusaur. Sounds great. So what we're going to do, they're farming us. So that's going to be something not so great, though. We are 1-to-1 shield here. So they're going to be going into town. Oh, beautiful. We go into our... Empoleon here, and this, I'm not going to say it's GG's because Talonflame can still put a hurting on Empoleon, as you can see here. Getting to another one. We have to make the call. The Venusaur has energy. How are we going to do this? Shielding it up and going for a Hydro Cannon. They're shielding up their Talonflame. Are we going to be able to take them out? Yes, we can do it. They're going to have to throw that energy. Or they don't. Oh, all right. We're getting to a Drill Peck, and we're going to be able to take the win here. Ninetales had energy as well, so I think they were building up too, so they could take us out back to back. Anyways, into the next battle, we're met with a Venusaur, and this is great. Although we need to look out for Sludge Bomb, and they're going to be instantly swapping into their Alolan Muck. We're going to go into our Machamp Shadow, and, well, the star of the show is going to show you why it is. The star of the show here, we know this is a good matchup, so it's not like, oh my gosh, it's so great. But Machamp Shadow... It is so great. Counter is a ridiculous move. We shield up the Sludge Wave, perfect. Bringing in a Venusaur again, that's great. We're going to go ahead and go for that Rock Slide. Getting it through, awesome. Going for the Cross Chop, and let's see if we can get a shield out of them. This is a Rock Slide, you better shield up. But they know better, they're like, nah, I've been around the block, boss, so I'm not going to be shielding up your Cross Chops. So they're going for Frenzy, taking us out, and going in with the Charizard, and we're going to be going in Ninetales and then instantly swapping into this. If we shield this Blast Burn, it's a GG's, and I think they know that too. And, yep, they had 2 shields. Good game. And I'll take that win, and we'll keep it moving here. Got a few more battles for you folks. Let's keep it going. And we're met with a Galvantula again. Okay, so the thing about this team is we kind of need to hold the line here with the Ninetales and this Galvantula. Empoleon doesn't really want to see it. Machamp doesn't really want to see it. Sure, we can do super effective with Rock Slide, neutral with Drill Peck. More than likely just go Hydro Cannon up against that thing. We'll be doing a lot of damage as well as our quick move on Empoleon. But it's not necessarily a comfortable match. So we're going to kind of try to win this one here. Going for a lunge to lower our attack, which is not very effective, but we shielded up anyways. Hey, we didn't know if it was going to be a discharge or not, so it's okay. And we still have a shield left. Perfect. They're going to be going in with a Galarian Stunfisk, and we're going to go ahead and instantly swap into our Empoleon here because, well, we do have another counter to that Galarian Stunfisk, so we're in a great position. They're going into a Mandibuzz, and we're looking great. I'm loving this. That thing over there is literally a... I wouldn't go as far as to say it's an Umbreon, but it's very tanky. Doesn't hit hard, but, you know... As you can see here, it's not as tanky as an Umbreon for sure, but it's still going to be pretty cool to see. XL. And we're just putting in some work here. Now, what we can do is Machamp, we'll be able to go in here and do nice damage to it. But let's play this out. Let's see. We're able to get to another Hydro Cannon. Okay, okay, okay. I like it. And taking down that Mandibuzz. They have 1 shield left. Coming in with the Galarian Stunfisk. We're instantly going to be throwing in our Machamp here just to do damage before they're able to build up a lot of energy and just put on the pressure, getting that last shield, and it's over. I kind of thought maybe they could pull it off, but our 2 Pokemon are so low, I know. But the Machamp survives the Earthquake. Oh my gosh. It doesn't matter, and the Machamp just finishes it off itself. It says, I don't need anybody else's help. Let's get it. Into the next battle, we're met with a Toxicroak. This is a very interesting battle here. I would have to say the Ninetales is in a better position. They can build up a bunch of energy and start baiting us and stuff, and then hit us with a Sludge, which will do a lot, depending on where our health is. At this point, a Sludge Bomb will KO. But we're really withering them down. We haven't used the shield. They haven't thrown energy. We know they're not going for a Sludge Bomb at this point. Our health is too low. So we let that go through. Good call. Shielding this one up because now we're low enough to be taken out by the Mud Bomb. Going for another one. If you want to double shield that Toxicroak, that sounds good. They're letting it go. Coming in here with the Lapras. And, oof, okay, we need to go Dazzling Gleam. If we get this through, we're fine. They're going to be able to farm us up a bunch. But if we can get this, okay, great. Sounds good. We have 2 Pokemon that can handle this, no problem. So they're going to be going in with the Tangela after the Tangrowth after they see our Empoleon. We're swapping into our Machamp here, and we're going to make a pretty good call here in a minute. And we're going to, I think we shield this one up. And then the next one, we're going to let it go through. There's no way that's a Power Whip. Rock Slide's not very effective. We're not shielding that. Or, I mean... We have no more shields. I don't know what we're not shielded that, as we have no more shields left. Okay, on to our next battle here. Taking that last one, good game. And we're met with a Abomasnow regular. That sounds great to me. Energy Ball is going to be super annoying. It does hurt pretty much. A lot. But, we'll see what we can do with this battle here. I'm going to go ahead and... Do we shield? Nope, we're shielding up a Weather Ball. That is just... that sucks. But it's fine. We're just going to keep on going through here. We're bringing them pretty low. They haven't used a shield yet. Now I'm expecting this to be an Energy Ball for sure. And there it is. Doing a lot of damage, but still not too threatening here. If they want to shield this up, that's perfectly fine. We're almost down to Powder Snow range. We're letting it go through, which is very curious. Oh, coming in with a Talonflame. Perfect. Kind of. Maybe. We'll see. Getting that off, and they're going to be able to farm us down. It's not a good day when a Talonflame farms you down, because if it has energy, you better watch yourself. I don't need to tell you twice. Getting off that Flame Charge, swapping into a Kingdra. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Machamp here and just figure this out. We have to do the thing that we did last time, okay? When we went up against the Kingdra, we built up energy. But this time around, we're going to have to be a lot more precise going into this. What I mean by that is we're processing this all while we're battling. You know, that's what makes somebody pretty good at PvP in Pokemon Go, is processing situations as fast as you can on how you can win, obviously. So what we need to do here is build up to 2 Hydro Cannons. Okay. This is not going to KO. It doesn't matter if it lowers our attack. fine. They swap. They have a shield left. We made it to 2 Hydro Cannons. Getting off the first one. Getting off the second one. We won. We won, folks. GG's. That was a close one, but we're able to pull it off. They have one more thing. Yep, the Kingdra, but we take it out with a Waterfall and take the win there. Looking good, and that is going to conclude the video, folks. Let's go. You want to see what our score is? Well, I'll show you here in just a second. All right, we're looking. Oh my gosh, this stinking thing is so annoying. You know, I'm so tired of this. It's nice that we can get legendaries in Go Battle League, but what is the point of having them break out over and over and over again? Come on. Come on, it's getting a little old and it's annoying. But luckily for me, I was able to catch this quick here, and we'll move on. All right, I know a lot of you have been waiting for this to see where my score is at. I know I don't show it, and there you go. Thanks for watching, and take care.